My dad always rolled that he would just go get us a used car that like was like $1,000 all in all, or like $2,500 all in all.
What'd your first car cost?
I don't know, probably like around 25, maybe.
Do you know what it was?
I had a Chevy Cobalt, and then I had a Chevy Aveo or something, stick shift.
You can drive a stick.
Yeah.
I was just looking at stick shift cars.
I want to get a stick shift. I thought about that a couple weeks ago, and I was like, that'd be cool.
I heard it's the #1 theft deterrent.
Oh, hell yes.
Because people can't.
I love to leave my keys in the car anyway.
How many people do you think can drive a stick that you know?
Oh, that I know?
Yeah. You think like Mike
15.
can drive one?
I
Gallagher,
don't
can you
think
drive
Mike's
one?
never-
Can your dad drive one?
I think Gallagher definitely can. My dad definitely can. He taught me how to do it. And then I know probably 15 people, maybe 20 that can drive stick. But I know a shit ton of people, so that's like a very small crowd.
I watched a YouTube video on it. I don't know how.
Oh, you don't know how? Oh, it's easy. It's so easy. Like the clutch.
But how did you learn, and when did you learn?
You just go to an open parking lot, and I learned when I was
Who taught you?
18 years old. My dad. For 5 minutes.
I want to get one of my dad said, don't do that. You got one handy? You got a stick shift
I'm
sitting
saying
around?
if you got one, I could teach you how to drive it.
See, I want to buy one. I want one.
Yeah.
I was talking to Alexis about it the other day, and then all I think is like, how do I get out of the parking lot if I can't drive it?
Well, you would call somebody that knows.
Like you?
Yeah, I could 100%.
You want to go with me and get this car?
I will, yeah.
Do you know what a Mazda Miata is?
I have no clue anything about cars.
I don't think you can fit.
In it? It's small?
It's small.
Oh,
it's like
that's
this
lit.
table plus a foot.
Yeah, that was like what mine was. A little Chevy. It's on my Instagram. It's back in the day, I posted a picture in front of this red car and I had like a red cutoff shirt on.
How tall were you then?
Probably the same height. I've been the same height for a long time.
Same weight?
And no. Fluctuates, yeah.
I don't think you can fit in this car. It says like if you're 6 feet or taller, basically you shouldn't get the car.
Oh, shit.
Because you can't fit.
What the fuck? Why do you want a little ass car like that?
I just think it's cool. And I want it to be a manual because, I don't know, I've never had one.
There's three pedals. Your left foot is on the clutch. That's basically just putting it in neutral, right? Anytime your foot's on the clutch, you can't be on the gas. So you're either on the clutch or you're on the gas, which makes it easy, right?
See, I didn't hear that on the YouTube video.
Yeah,
I already learned something.
You cannot be both of them at the same time or it's going to fuck the car up.
Stay close to that guy. Or
Yeah.
both close to you.
Yeah, or it's going to mess the car up. But so you would just be usually I've been in a couple different stick shifts. There's always a different way to put it in reverse, which one time I had to just pull up on the clutch to put one in reverse, and one time I had to jam it all the way to the left to put it in reverse. Then all you do, I get it in reverse, right? Now I'm on the clutch. I let go of the clutch as I hit the gas. Very gently. If you do it too hard, you're gonna like it's gonna jerk you.
Is that
all
what makes
around.
it stall?
Yes, and then if your foot is on neither while the car's on, you'll stall out.
Huh.
You know what I mean? So it's like this like this is my left foot, this is the clutch, here's the brake, here's the gas. You got to be like this.
And you say you want one. You want one right now too?
I do want one. Yeah, I'd rather drive stick than manual just because it's more fun. Like I don't like driving. It would just make it more fun. And if you go pick somebody up, it's the coolest thing ever if you know how to drive stick. Because like we said, nobody knows how to drive stick.
There's an entire population of people out there that look at a stick shift car certain cars like this Miata, and they're like, if you get in an automatic, you're completely defeating the purpose.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's almost like having an old pickup truck. It's almost got to be a
so
stick
they want
shift.
Yeah. My the last time I had to deal with a stick, it was 2022 or 3, and I was at the Shepherdstown summer parade that they were having, or Summerfest.
Did you drive the float or something?
No, my little cousin, who's the same age as Ezra, Oren, randomly convinced his dad or something, or saved up and bought his own Jeep that was manual. And he got in a situation where it was like he was just learning and his dad had just kind of taught him, but he was still super unsure. So he got it to his apartment that was down the street and then couldn't get it out, right? Like could not get it out.
You had to go get it out?
So I had to go down and help him out. And I sat in the passenger seat because it was like one of those things where I was like, I don't want to just do it for you and then let you drive. I might as well just teach you how to drive.
How long had he had it for?
He had it for like a couple days.
Oh.
But, his dad had just taught him yesterday. So now now you're in the fight by yourself. It can get, especially with a manual, the car will start jerking around violently if you mess it up. So it's kind of like scary. So he's in there. He had to reverse out of the parking spot. So I'm sitting here messing. I'm in the passenger seat. He's driving. I'm teaching him how to do it. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. I'm like, yo, something's up with this car. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's not going anywhere. And then I forgot because I hadn't driven a stick shift in forever that when you put it in park with a stick shift, you have to pull up on the emergency brake.
It was on.
Yeah, the emergency brake was on. So for 4 minutes, we're revving this dude's freaking
and it's not
engine.
working. You're like, it's in first gear. It's not working.
Dude, you must have did something wrong. I don't know what's going on. But then we figured that out, and then it was all good. But then it goes one. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like this, see this dark piece of wood?
I do.
It's like this is neutral. This is neutral. In that you've got the stick, right? This is neutral, and then there's like a socket for the first gear, then second gear.
Oh yeah, I watched the YouTube video. All
right. Well, the YouTube video didn't tell you that you couldn't be on the gas and the clutch at the same time.
The thing that it told me that was really good was basically when you press the clutch, you're removing the engine from the car.
Yes.
So that's how the clutch like attaches and reattaches basically the gas.
Yeah, and a good way to think about it too is you're hitting the clutch a lot, like especially on a long drive, if you're on a fast road, if you're anywhere going downhill or something where you can just use your momentum for a little bit, like that's a lot of it, especially.
What do you mean it's a lot of it?
Like just being in the clutch and the car's just in neutral going and you're just foot on the clutch, foot off the gas, just letting it go. And then by the time you have to hit the gas again, then you can gauge, all right, well, now I'm going 30 miles an hour. I should be in third gear. Or
is it more fun?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. You feel like a freaking absolute pimp.
What's the so can Peyton drive one?
No.
If you gave her a car, she'd have no idea what to do with it?
No.
She'd be like that guy in the Jeep who can't the parking brakes on, no idea what's going on.
The scariest thing I ever dealt with in my entire life was I was dating someone a long time ago who also did not know how to drive stick. I drove to the party, had a couple too many to drink, and then I had to teach them how to drive to get us home. That was the scariest thing ever, but we did it. It was good.
So you had to educate?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, just like, hey, all right, hit the clutch. Let's go third gear. And then I kind of was like doing the gear shifting. And then they
on the other side.
Just in the passenger
That probably
seat.
was not easy.
It wasn't that bad.
That would be harder than trying to tell them to like, hey, hit the clutch while I do this early.
Well, I mean,
Not that hard,
it
slower.
wasn't like I was like, sloshed.
Just
but
enough.
It was just like, no reason to push it.
So at what level? Alexis was telling me that she was driving around this expensive freaking Corvette and she was trying to learn how to drive stick in it. And all I can think is like that messes it up.
Oh, yeah.
Would it not?
Like you're talking about the stick shift being in a Corvette messes the Corvette up? Yeah. Or her practicing in the Corvette?
Like someone practicing in like a $150,000, $200,000
car. She did do that?
Yeah.
I don't know how
and the person who was driving it or like in the passenger seat eventually ripped her out of it. Like, you can't do this anymore. And I was like, why would you even let her do that in the first place?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's unbelievable. I didn't even know that expensive cars like that were
stick?
That they would even do stick in a super expensive car like that.
Huh. I guess I didn't really think about that either.
But maybe I don't know anything about cars, so maybe that is a normal thing.
You wouldn't even know which type you would get.
No,
like you're probably like a Mustang or something.
Whatever's best on gas.
Oh my god! Oh, dude, this little Miata thing. It's like 36 per gallon. 36 per gallon.
You're in a little cubicle driving.
Yeah,
I got a rental through the Bears right now. That Malibu.
I saw that
out there, dude. That thing.
Dude, no.
After after driving the Raptor, the Bronco Raptor. To then driving this Malibu.
Are you talking about the gas?
Yes. It has. I got it. It was on full. I've been driving it for 3 days. It's still on full. It hasn't. The gauge hasn't even moved yet.
You got to get it. You had an electric car.
I did. That was just you had to be on top of your shit
because it would die on you.
Yeah, because if you just just like anything, nobody would let their phone die on purpose, but people's phones die all the time just because,
Did it die on you or it just got close?
No, I've been close a bunch of times to the point that I had to look up like, hey, what happens when it goes to 0%?
It just stops moving.
No, that's why I was scared because I'm like, dude, what if this car just like stops
at 0?
No, it has like it's got a blanket of like 12 to 15
that's the
extra
dumbest
miles
thing I've ever heard in my life.
After it turns 0. I know. Yeah. See, that's why, because I'm thinking like, all right, my phone dies. It just goes black. If this thing dies.
If a car runs out of gas, it just runs out of gas.
Yeah, but it
also tells you, it warns you.
Drift. Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I was like, I don't know if I just forgot to plug it in the night before.
It's got to
or
be just
whatever.
that car. And that
What
car,
do you mean? Like it tells you if it's about to run out of juice?
If it says 0 and you're out of juice, why would it still work?
No, like, just like your car too. If you push it to 0, it's got like 10 to 15 extra miles.
Not any car I've ever had run out of gas.
Really? As soon as it hit 0, you just stop moving?
I've had cars that said I had a quarter tank and just stopped working.
Oh, well, that was...
Because the gas gauge was
That's
all
the
jacked
car
up.
had a problem. That's happened to me before. But a car that's working, I've taken every car that works. I've really taken every car that I've ever had all the way to 0.
That is not
So
true.
that's why... It is.
The
That's
Bronco
why...
Raptor, you ran it to 0?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you don't want to go fill it up?
Just because I just, like, don't think about it sometimes. I'll look at it, and it'll tell me how many miles I have left. And if I have 25 miles left and where I'm going is 14 miles away, I'm like, oh, we're good.
You know, I asked you when we were down there if you were like going to get a car, what would you get? And you didn't have an answer. You don't even know cars.
I don't know that much. Any car I've ever been in has been great.
As long as it moves
Yeah,
around.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
And now you're driving around in a Malibu. Dude, the football player, there's this guy who's driving around in a Pontiac Firebird. You know what that is? It's like this cool red car, just like a typical 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Loud
No, I know. I
sports
thought you were
car
asking
looking
if I knew who had it.
No, he was just like a buddy of mine.
Oh, wow.
Who had one.
Yeah.
And it was cool. It was kind of old and janky, but it fitted him.
Yeah.
And then he went to this Malibu. And everyone
Dude,
was like,
I don't have any problems with that Malibu. It's nice.
Huh.
You're into cars, though.
Kind of.
You're into, I mean, yeah, you're into
I tried to
cars,
not
though.
be, and then
Doesn't one of you has a super pimp ride, right?
Talk about Alexis's Jeep.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all.
Have you heard that thing?
No, I haven't.
We'll probably hear it when she
When
gets
it,
here.
like when it turns on and shit,
Yeah,
like the noise
it's
it
the
makes?
loudest thing, and there's a button on it that makes it louder.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, see, like I'm just not.
In your head, you're just thinking, "I'm paying for this in
In
gas
my,
mileage."
in my head,
this
in
is
my
like
head,
a
I'm
5
like,
mile
yo,
per
this
hour.
loud ass car is annoying as shit. In my head,
But you were driving
But-
around in the Bronco Raptor. That thing's pretty loud.
it is. It is. I've kind of gotten used to it. The first time you get it almost feels like it's like plastic doors. Like you can hear everything that, like, a lot of cars
So
you
they're
close
cheap.
them. No, it's just like because it's all detachable. So I think that has something to do with it. That's got something to do with it. I'm not sure what it is, but definitely feels like less in an incubator.
I've got something going on where I'm going to be going to the city a bit. And
Chicago?
I can't take my car up there. Number one is it's massive. Number two,
Yeah.
because of theft.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's why I'm looking into cars. The last car I had got stolen out of my driveway.
This driveway?
This driveway.
Oh my god!
That Jeep I
this
had,
is
that black
I
Jeep?
mean, listen, this is if I was a criminal and I drove through this neighborhood, I would do the
they were
same
hitting
thing.
they were hitting all the cars in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I remember the cops
This is
came
the
over
place
and
to
they're like,
be.
"Oh yeah, we've been getting a lot of your cars stolen around like just this exact radius." It's like this is the third one in 3 months. It's like, all right,
Yeah, I don't give people enough credit. I always think that it takes. I'm like, man, nobody's gonna take my car like that. The amount of balls that it takes to do that.
It depends on the car,
Yeah,
and I
mean,
guess you just
yeah.
never known the type of person.
I know. Like maybe I've just had luck in West by God, Virginia.
I got a buddy. Yeah, West Virginia.
Yeah.
There aren't many thieves over
Hey,
there.
yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, my dad got his car stolen.
Which one?
He had, I think it was a BMW,
Your dad was driving around a BMW.
like a janky, like an old one that had probably, I don't know how he got it, but it got stolen.
Never got
Crazy.
it back.
No, we found it on the side of the highway a couple weeks later, and it was just cooked.
You found it yourselves?
Yeah, I guess it broke
How
down.
did you find it, or did someone
Broke
else
down.
find it?
Yeah, like somebody reported it broke down or whatever.
Okay.
It's on the highway.
They found mine in a field. Well, sorry, it got into a
all
car
the
chase.
parts are all the parts.
No,
ripped
no,
off?
no, no, no. I got that car back. The Jeep got stolen on my driveway. It got involved in an armed robbery, a kidnapping, and it had an ATM like shoved into the back of it. It was one of those Grand Cherokees.
Holy shit!
So I actually saw the video. Someone sent it me on Facebook. They're like, "Isn't that your car?" And I go, "It just got stolen. That's my."
Oh my god!
It was like one of those
a
CCTV
kidnapping.
cams. Yeah.
Yo, you had the worst people in the world, right?
So I got it
right
back.
out
It
front of
just
your house.
reeked of pot. It was crazy.
Oh, they had a great time.
Yeah.
there. That's
So
hilarious.
when I got it back, they're like, "Here you go. Here's your car." And I had gotten the thing brand new, and there's like all these cuts in the seats, and and I'm like, "Oh damn!" And the seats, you get a new car, and it's like all plump and stuff.
Yeah.
It was all deflated. I'm like, there was some fat dude sitting in this thing. Like he destroyed this car,
Man.
and the weed smell just wouldn't go away.
They were on a mission that day.
I got
They got your car. They were like,
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
6 other things we got to do.
Oh, dude. Also, the car registers your top speed.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think a top speed would be in something that they were driving?
They were in a high-speed chase, you said?
Yeah, they were, yes.
Had to hit 120.
154 in a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
And you still have that car? Is that the one?
No, that's a truck.
There's a truck out there now.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
So anyway,
that's nuts.
now I'm going for like the opposite. I want like this little manual that they can't steal, that no one wants. Like they're gonna look at it and go, I've heard it's like a hairdresser's car. You know?
Yeah, like,
and like you can't even fit in it, so like no one's gonna want it. You
yeah,
can't put
over
ATMs
6
in
foot.
it.
You just better not get in a. That's how my my grandmother, her first husband, was drove like one of those little 2-seater cars, and he died. He got in a wreck in one of those.
What was he doing?
Over with. He was just driving in the back roads of West Virginia. You know.
What's gonna get him out there? Like a truck?
No, I don't know. I don't really know too many of the details. But then she ended up meeting my granddad, and then that's how they met. Like a couple years after
your
that.
granddad,
my granddad, who passed away a couple years. Yeah, my mom's dad.
Oh,
yeah.
I figure it's safer than a motorcycle.
Oh yeah. Nah, yeah, it's definitely safer than a motorcycle. A motorcycle is terrible.
You ever done that?
I've done like a dirt bike situation, but
how recently?
It's been a while. I was in high school probably.
What was this occasion?
This was a football buddy of mine who had some land and some dirt bikes, so we just were able to just go crazy.
Junior in college? Senior in college?
In high school.
High school.
Yeah, this is way back in the day.
Are there things that you'll avoid present day like that? Like if that same buddy or the same group of people, let's say Gallagher goes, hey, instead of a workout this year, we're going dirt bike riding. Are you in?
Oh,
or are you
yeah,
out?
I would do that.
You're in?
I would do that. I wouldn't do like a professional dirt bike race. Like if they were like, hey, man, we want you in this race. I'm like, I wouldn't do that.
Like, what's the threshold for something you wouldn't do? Like, would you go hiking?
Yeah.
You would do that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just saw this workout that you did. It was an hour and a half long. I'm putting a video together right now.
Oh, the one that we just did?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And one of the biggest things I think about when I'm watching you do that with all the guys is, like, I hear about some of the stuff that CrossFitters avoid, and I'm like, this dude, he plays in the NFL, and he doesn't care. Oh, yeah. It's not that you don't care. It's like maybe there was a point where I've known you, and like we'd be doing these workouts, and of course you follow the workouts that I write, and I'm like, hey dude, careful with these overhead squats, and you're doing muscle ups in the quarterfinals, and I'm like, when's the last time we did a bar muscle up? We've been working into it. It's kind of close. I'm like, take it easy. You like, that's your thing. You throw the football.
Yeah.
And then I just think about the dirt bike thing, and I'm wondering what the threshold is for you on reckless activity. Is there one? Like, is there anything where you look at it?
I'd do anything once, but I think that I wouldn't do. You know, I wouldn't do like when you came and we did a bunch of workouts. I wouldn't do that consistently. You know what I mean? But I'll do a workout
one weekend. It's because you're 25
during
you're
the
25,
off season.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, man, eventually I'm not even gonna be able to do it. Might as well just let it rip. You know, just try to do all the things I like to do because I like the nasty CrossFit stuff. So it's like off season, 2.5, 3 months. I get to do the CrossFit stuff. I'm like, I'm all good.
Would you ride a motorcycle?
Yeah, I mean I would, but I wouldn't have one to use it as a normal mode of transportation.
For some reason, like dangerous activities or escape, would you go skiing?
Yeah, so right there, you know, you hear about snowboarding and skiing accidents. I would do it on like in a very PG setting, like a night, not a hill that, you know, I'm looking to pick up too much speed on.
But you would ski.
I would ski.
You'd throw them on.
Yeah, I'd ski.
Pickleball is actually kind of dangerous too.
Really?
Like ACLs blown out across the planet. We're watching this show called Your Friends and Neighbors, and there's this scene where there's this basketball guy. It's all these like 40, 50-year-olds, bunch of money, and then they have this buddy who's like a former NBA star who's got this court in his basement, and they're like, hey, let's go down in the basement, we'll shoot some hoops. And I go, one of these people's blowing an ACL. And like he did.
Oh man.
Just because they're not used to it.
That's
but like,
so
you're more
tragic.
athletic.
That's so tragic.
Dude, I was listening to Fisa Gaffi, Raptus, Jeff Adler, and Alice Kazan talk the other day on their new podcast. And they're just like, we won't do anything. We can't do pickleball. We can't do, certainly not skiing. We can't go shoot basketballs in our backyard. and it is whack to me to think that like you'll do all those things and they won't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, but you also told me they're working out 3-4 times a day. Like,
So what?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with you.
How long
I'm
were
with
you at
I'm
the
with
facility today?
4 hours.
You worked out for 4 hours today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Here's the thing about their workouts, dude. They work out 3, 4, 5, 8 times a day.
Yeah.
But like, they'll lay down on the floor and do the middle splits, and that'll be a workout. It's like, oh, I did mobility. You know.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Basically, what I'm asking
I mean,
is,
CrossFitters, I feel like, are the epitome of like people that tinker with their body and with what they got going on and their routine and everything. So, I mean, there's some weirdos. I mean, you telling me Jason Hopper can't play pickleball?
I never seen it.
Listen, Jason Hopper can't play pickleball. He's way less cool than I thought he was. We'll just say, we'll say that. We'll just say that.
I don't know. I don't know. I know for sure those 3 chicks and Jeff Adler.
Yeah.
They're like not doing anything. I don't know for sure about Hopper. And I would say Hopper relative to a bunch is probably a little bit more reckless. And so is like James. James is certainly out there. Like he's out there
like
golfing
James
and,
is all about. Yeah, he's all about like like the more events he can do. He's all in with all that
I saw
stuff.
Guillermo
Right?
Harrow's doing like some sort of random race. You know that guy?
He's
Guy?
a dude from Mayhem or whatever.
Yeah, the strong Brazilian dude.
Yeah.
He went to reach for a pylon, like, I'm done. And he like blew his shoulder out. Not blew it out, but like popped something in there, dislocated a little bit.
Oh my God.
They're
but
just
he
fragile.
probably already had problems with that shoulder, right?
No, not from
That
what
was the
anyone
first
knows.
time. My good. Now I know Gallagher messed his. You know that he messed
Doing
his shoulder
CrossFit.
up. Yeah, doing CrossFit, the snatch workout back in.
12.3 or something like that.
I think it was 15 point something.
He wasn't in at that point. That dude's a dinosaur.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, maybe 13. I think it might.
It was the
13.
snatch burpee workout.
Yeah, whatever one that was.
And I'm pretty sure it was like 12.2.
Now he will. Now he
13.2.
will. His shoulder will pop out if he like reaches for a basketball a weird way. So
He looked good.
Oh yeah,
he was like kind of
he's in a good rhythm.
He was
He's
thick,
in a
like
rhythm.
good thick.
Yeah, he said he's been like clocking in at about 203 instead of the
Damn.
normal like 197 that he usually is. So I mean, I don't know if you can recognize 6 pounds, but
I saw it on him.
maybe yeah.
I noticed it on you the last time I saw you too.
I
Like,
was
when I went
heavy,
down
yeah,
there.
I was-
You looked like thick.
Yeah, I'm still. I mean, I'm on the heavy. I've gained probably I'm consistently like 3 pounds heavier than I was.
They don't care, right? They don't weigh you and say, "Hey, knock it off."
I mean today I weighed in at like 217 and a half.
But they did weigh you.
Well, I had to weigh in when I first got here. I was 217, but I think that a lot of that was like the dehydration from the flight and just water weight that wasn't there.
That happens to you.
Yeah, they always talk to it. They always are like going crazy when we get on a flight just about being hydrated or whatever, something about the elevation.
Interesting.
And something like that. So they're constantly like pushing all the hydration stuff on us on flights. And then every time I come to Chicago, like when I move locations for a little bit of time, at first I'm like kind of like too excited. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
I don't
like
know.
I'm like not hungry. You know what I mean? It's too much going on to where I'm not like just chilling, wanting to go. You're thinking about what I'm going to eat.
Excited,
dinner. Excited, like, okay, I'm going back to work. Like, oh, I'm about to see everybody again. You know what I mean? Like
First day of school stuff.
Excited. Yeah, exactly. So, but I think I'm gonna go crazy as soon as I leave here. I've already got it.
Crazy.
I'm gonna eat some food.
Oh, what is this? Is it weird? Because
What weird?
when you said crazy, the first thing that I thought was like you're from Shepherdtown, and I know that's not. It's what I call it, Shepherdtown.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and now you're in Chicago, which is one of the
Well,
biggest cities
I'm
in
from Martinsburg.
Shepherdtown.
I'm from Martinsburg.
from
Shepherdstown is like just where I went to school.
Right.
And I do love Shepherdstown, but you saying I'm from Shepherdstown, like I'm from the Dirty Burg, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Roger.
Shout out to Martinsburg, West Virginia. But I do love Shepherdstown.
What's the population there?
In Shepherdstown?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Martinsburg.
Martinsburg?
That's what we're going with, right? That's where you're from.
I want to say around 100,000 is that it's either I want to say
And Chicago's got millions. That's all I'm really
okay,
getting
yeah,
at.
I want to say like 100, like somewhere around
I
100,000.
don't know the population of Chicago, but it's much bigger.
Look up
right?
Martinsburg. it could be like it could be 100 or it could be 50,000. I don't even know.
I bet that Google wouldn't even know. It does know that Chicago's 2.7 million.
Okay, so it's probably not 100,000. Maybe it is.
Yeah, it seemed pretty big. I would have guessed like 30 to 50.
Yeah, maybe like 45,000. I think 45,000.
It says 19,000.
In Martinsburg?
What are you going to look at? You think I'm lying to you? It says so right there.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Way small. Yeah. 20,000 people.
Okay, so what is that, like 100 times smaller than Chicago?
Yeah, it's way smaller.
1,000 times? I don't know where the decimal goes. It's one of those zeros.
Yeah.
So when you said excited, I was like, is it
Oh,
weird
yeah,
going
it's-
from
yeah,
that
it's-
area to that area?
Yeah, it's mind-boggling.
And then there was all this chatter when you first were starting
Mm-hmm.
on those couple games you started for, and it's like your last game was in this stadium. Now it's in this stadium.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, that edit, that was good. I did like that.
You got pretty used to it.
No, I mean, just as far, I mean, the football, yeah, but as far as like way of life, it is weird going home and then coming here. Like here is like uppity Upville. Like everybody's
Up here?
Yeah, everybody seems to have, especially in like the suburb area I'm in, like the North Shore is what
In
the
Chicago.
area is called. Is yes, yeah, here in Chicago is like a lot of wealthy people, a lot of shit going on, and then back home it's just like kind of pretty much the opposite, like small town, people struggling. Yeah, like there's crackheads all over the place, which there are in the city of Chicago. There's a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
that,
I've seen
but
it. Right? They stole my car. Remember?
Not where I'm living. Lincolnshire, Illinois is super nice, but it is a little bit and like the athlete part of it, like you're going to compete against all these athletes on your team. It's a lot different than working out at home.
Huh. Do you I had a crazy question to ask. I forgot what it was.
And Ben Johnson, man, you got to lock in. He's about to be yelling at everybody again. Like
That's what you're excited about.
Just all of it. So much going on every time I come back here.
How's he doing?
He looks great. He looks like he's been working out.
You said he's a workout freak.
Yeah, he gets after
More
it.
so than like anyone in the CrossFit space. He'd probably get along well with them, right?
Yeah, I think he's got that. I mean, he could care less about CrossFit. I think he's just all completely wrapped into
those
the
are
football,
fighting
to the
words.
football thing. Like he's all wrapped up into the football thing. Like that's what he does.
Did you say he's got a crazy workout schedule?
Yeah, but it's more of just like he works out with the strength and conditioning coach for the Bears. But that dude told me he hit 265 on bench for 3.
And he was going halfway down, right? He was doing one of these.
Oh, with the little like board, with the wooden board.
Yeah, he's got to protect those pecs.
No, but he looks strong.
He took that shirt off. He looked pretty fit.
Yeah, and that
What
was
is he,
like
45, 50? Or is he younger?
Nah, he's not. I think he's 39.
Honestly, it didn't look that good for 39.
That's because he's.
Like I'm 5 years away from 39.
Studying. That's because he's freaking watching film 16 hours a day. You don't got time for
That's
that.
a lot of time.
Yeah, but as he's definitely. He looks his chest. He's got big chest. His back is all blown up. Like
He's fit.
he puts
but
it in.
How tall is he?
He's 5'11", 6 foot.
Okay.
Probably 6 foot.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He's in good shape compared to most people, if not everybody. But like compared to the people that now
that you look at, yeah, 100%.
Ah, damn, it's such a
100%.
niche population of people. His chest is probably bigger though.
Yeah,
CrossFitters got these little, and like you can't bench worth of crap.
Yeah, why is that? Is that just what happens when you CrossFit?
It's probably
You get a
because through
little
like your
chest?
lifetime, they're so worried about the range of motion in your arm. That
Well, I
they're
benched all the way till I went to college.
Did you now?
Yeah, high school, all of high school.
What's your best bench press ever?
I think I was doing like 280 at the end of my high school.
That is
that's very
abysmal
light.
for
Yeah, I
a
know, it's very
220 pound,
light.
6'3" monster.
Dude, I was only 17 years old, and I was playing quarterback. I wasn't.
That's what I'm saying,
I wasn't
dude.
maxing on my bench every day.
That's
I'm
what
just saying.
that
but
is
I'm saying
literally what I was
consistently,
saying.
Like we would bench consistently until I got to college, and then it was like
Nothing.
Then it was only dumbbells. You're not allowed to straight bar bench.
Man, I bet Ezra can bench like 185.
Ezra's pretty strong.
Not in the chest.
Yeah,
He's
he
strong,
could
but
definitely
not in
do
the chest.
225. Yeah, what is that? But that's CrossFit too, you say?
Yeah.
Small chest,
If you
big
don't train
traps.
it, you don't get a big chest.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people
small
do.
chest, weak hammies, big traps. The
CrossFitters?
The CrossFit build.
Oh yeah,
Big
traps are cool.
quads, big quads.
the opposite of you.
Big quad.
I told you about that, right?
Yeah,
like
the
you got
hammies
these
or whatever.
hanging hamstrings.
Yeah,
You got
that's
these
all they
big ass
do.
dudes. That's dude. I had this guy here. His name's John Wood,
Uh-huh.
and we we're talking all about specific things that CrossFit might be missing out on. And when I see people like you moving, and then you make fun of people like me and my ability to like move laterally, like that's all hamstrings.
Yes, yeah.
They got you doing stuff for those, right?
Oh yeah,
Like hamstring specific.
Yeah, Nordic curls.
You can do those.
No, I can't go down and up, but I'm saying like Nordic, like just lowering yourself like a 5-second count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then push yourself up. 5, 4.
I'm sure you know people who can do them.
Oh, I've ran into a few freaks, but that
Like on the team.
to me, that scene, like when I feel what a Nordic curl feels like, when I'm just like lowering myself to the ground, the fact that people can just stop and then just come back up, that is like, that's extreme hamstring ability.
Okay, so you know some of the most athletic dudes, specimens ever.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most you've seen?
The most what?
Nordic curls without assistance, without using their
I don't know.
hands.
I've never seen anybody max out.
There's
Nordic
this
curls.
dude, cameraman for Training Think Tank. You know them? Like Noah Olson, you know him?
Yeah.
So his coach runs Training Think Tank out of Alpharetta, Georgia. And there's this guy named CTP, cameraman. He does what I do, basically.
Wow.
And I think he can do 20.
Oh yeah, I've never
Up
even
and
seen
down and up
anybody
and down.
close to that. Even one. Well, if I see somebody do one, I'm like, oh shit, like, I don't know how.
And you
good-
can't do one?
Not that I think I probably could if I just absolutely just sent it, but nobody's ever prescribed me to do that. And I'm not, and on my free time, on my free time, I haven't thought about just going and try to rip a Nordic curl unassisted. Like that would be tragic. But yeah, and then there's like these, so there's a platform low to the ground. It's got 4 wheels, really smooth wheels, and it just moves like this.
Just like
right?
a
just
board.
forward and back.
Like
Yeah. But it's almost like it's got like little bars.
I know that board, yeah.
Yes. So we use that, and sometimes we just do the ab wheel with
Yeah.
it, and then sometimes we put our heels in it, and then
Do you just
straight
drag
as a
yourself
board,
around?
straight as a board, and then a hamstring curl that way. So that's what we did today.
That's cool.
So like every workout's got some type of hamstring involvement. It feels like, on top of just constantly running and different movement patterns and jumping and stuff like that. All the stuff that you say is horrible,
What?
for the joints. All the stuff that really jacks you up.
Man, I haven't said that.
All the athletic stuff really jacks you up. But
What is it we were talking about down
we were
in that
talking about the
house?
difference between like being like a sports athlete, like a ball athlete, versus a CrossFitter, because they're moving more linear.
Yeah, you were asking why it is no one gets hurt and why everyone's all jacked up.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
exactly.
well, dude, it's like opening a door. The door's
That's how
not
it's
supposed to break.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to move.
Matt Fraser said it once in relation to someone he was seeing exercise physiology-wise, some giant organization. He goes, it's much easier to work with you than it is to work with Tom Brady because he's got to go sideways at some random angle he's never done before.
Yeah.
Or he's got some monster coming at him from some direction, hitting him.
Yeah.
All you got to do is go up and down.
Yeah, exactly. It is funny too, because when I do the CrossFit stuff in the off season, and then on my whenever I'm getting back to more football specific stuff, so I'm like doing sprints, doing change of direction workouts, like I'll feel it immediately in like the first 2 weeks of just like my body getting reused to moving like that, like sideways, side to side, and so especially like doing a drop with my feet and planting my right foot, like my right knee will start feeling all weird, but then
Just because you're not used to it.
Yeah, I'm just getting back into it. It's just like it's used to doing, kind of like what you said.
So no bullshit. You do think CrossFit helps you? Because when I hear you saying that, it sounds like it hinders you.
I think CrossFit really did its help for me from the ages of like 0 to 18.
Okay.
I think CrossFit was like the most important thing I ever could have learned, just because I'm, I got a good family. I had no problems growing up. So it was like CrossFit was my biggest problem. You know what I mean? Like fighting through all the pain of the workouts that my dad would put us through. And then luckily enough, I just fell in love with it. And
not Fran, no.
yeah, Fran, like, screw it.
Girlfriend broke up with me, but not a
I'll do
friend.
100 pull-ups right after I told him I'm going to throw later. He's like, all right, the workout's 100 pull-ups. Like, whatever it was. But just for the mindset, I think that there's not a lot of organizations that cultivate like a good mindset of capability than CrossFit. But now I'm a,
So you
now
basically
I'm a,
are attributing it all
now
up.
I'm a freaking professional athlete, man.
What does that mean?
I mean? That means I do CrossFit for fun. It keeps me. It's just a good. It's a good habit to have. That's what it is for me now. It's like the best habit that I have because I'm staying in shape, right? I'm not shocked by anything. Nobody's gonna do anything to me where I'm not gonna be able to finish something or something like that. But I think for me specifically, it was just like learning how to fight through things.
All right, let me ask you something. It's in relation to all that. You're 25.
Yeah.
How many people are better than you on the planet at throwing a football?
Not more than 32.
There you go. Okay.
Not more than 32.
Ben Johnson said the same thing.
Yeah.
And of course, you'd love to be the best at it. And I went and watched you do this workout a couple weeks ago. It's an hour, 45 minutes about. And it was literally a whole bunch of random stuff. Like, there was really no rhyme or reason. But before you started, Derek goes, hey, I really want to do this because we do it every year. It's good to be here with you boys.
Yeah.
This is just something we're going to do. It's tough. It's going to make us better men. And I thought that was cool.
Oh, dude.
And then all you guys are sitting there and you're like, let's go. I don't even care what happens. Like, bring on rain, bring on whatever. You're into it.
Yeah.
And there's that. And then there are people out there that will be like trying to do something that will avoid that for the sake of this. And I'm like, this dude throws footballs. You got these CrossFitters out here who won't play pickleball.
Yeah, as long as you have time to recover, there's no reason to not send it, in my opinion. And I'm not.
You literally just don't care. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not about to live my life like that. Like, there's no way. If I like to do something, and I know that if I do this workout, that in 3 weeks I'll be fine and ready to throw the football. Meanwhile, I'm gonna throw 2 days from now, and it's gonna go great like it always does. I can't live my life like that. You know what I mean?
It's a life of excuses.
Yeah, and it's soft too.
It's
I don't want
soft.
to waste.
It's
I don't want. While I'm able, I just want to use it all. You know what I mean? I don't.
One of the coolest things about Jason is he can just detract. I don't do this for this reason, and that's okay. / I'm doing this because I have to.
Yeah.
What
do you mean? What do you mean by that?
He would never be in that situation with you and all those people.
Yeah.
And not do it.
Oh yeah.
He's in Martinsburg.
Yeah.
He's got you and Derek and these crew of people he doesn't know. And he's like, "What are we doing? Let's go."
Yeah.
He would just go.
Well, that's James too. I feel like
it is,
or that's been his message at least. Is that like literally the one what was it? He beat Taylor in a workout, and he was just like, "Yeah, that's why we CrossFit." To be ready for anything at any time. Like, so you should be able to send it at any time on anything. So I like that kind of thought process behind it. And I can't say if just like you said, if Gallagher's there making fun of me because he's like,
big bad football player can't run up the hill.
Hurt yourself. Like, yeah, I can't handle.
Well, dude, before you guys started, I don't remember who was saying it, but they were saying you need gloves for the glass. It's like glass hill. It's like there's literally. I'm like, why do they call it? Is it like slippery? It's like no, there's glass in it.
Supposedly that might be fake news. I've never seen any glass up there, but supposedly people will drink beer or something,
throw them down the
hill. That might have been the worst part of the whole workout.
That looked tough.
It was bad.
You're carrying that sandbag up the hill and throwing it.
Yeah, it was all it was wet, so you couldn't get your feet. We were literally grabbing onto tree roots.
That was cool. It was steep. It was like this.
It was
like 43.
Mike was like 25% of the way up the hill, and he was like, he had done all the work himself. He's like, I'm hungry, I'm starving, and then I put my head down and started getting after it. And 5 minutes later, he had moved up 10 yards, 5 minutes.
And then he completely ate it on the sandbag, clean and jerk.
Yeah,
exactly. He was hurting.
Yeah, he did. How about Gallagher just knocking 50 of those out? Just bam.
Beast.
Just carrying his team.
It's almost like he wrote the workout for himself.
Yeah, willing the squad to victory. That was great.
So as I'm recording there, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I watch a lot of people who are really good at their things do their things, and I try to see what's similar between them. And that thing that you do is similar to a lot of people like Jason and James. And And then I see other people kind of not do those things, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's why you're not that good.
Yeah, or
It's soft.
Yeah, I mean, if you let something stop you from playing pickleball, then you just don't like pickleball that much.
That's what I'm talking about, Jason.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
he doesn't want to play it. He's like, eh. Well, he dropped out of Mayhem. There's something
Hurt
going
his
on with
groin
his
or whatever.
groin.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And it's not like he's being soft. It's just I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're good to go, like that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have did that long ass workout if I was jacked up.
But
if
the difference
I'm not
is
jacked up, I'm doing it 10 out of 10 times.
Hold up, dude. It would be like it's snowing at Soldier Field, and your quarterback rating is worse when it's cold out. So you're like, I can't hurt my. That's literally how I see some people. It's like, it's snowing.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the CrossFit too, especially with semifinals, is like timing, right? Because you don't want to be the fourth best person at Mayhem and do all those workouts for essentially no reason, right?
And then go to the Legends competition this next weekend.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like,
and then fly to Asia the next week.
Yeah, exactly. My goodness. Like Austin Hatfield is probably sick, right?
Yeah,
because he was expecting.
Well, dude, his weekend's crazy. You watched a lot of that?
I watched the broad jump finish that he beat Roman
at the end. You mean the last workout?
Yeah. That was awesome.
I don't think he beat him on that.
Yeah, he just beat it.
He edged him out?
No, one of the workouts he slowed up at the end, and like 3 people ended up hitting the timer.
That was the final.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one. It's him and Roman doing. It was the rope climb, handstand, front squat workout, and all of a sudden they're rep for rep at the last. On the
I think Austin
round,
beat him on that.
And then Austin the bar down, and he just jumped up and hit it, and I was like, all right, that was cool.
What do you think of Austin Hatfield?
He seems like a dog to me.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's from West Virginia. Obviously, I like that. And
do you know how close he is to you?
Oh, he's like on opposite. He's
West Virginia's huge.
Yeah, he's pretty far because I'm up near DC. Like we're way out of the way.
If you had to determine how much do you know about him? Have you watched his career at all?
I watched like one documentary. Or
I made one on him.
Maybe it was like it was
Rabbit
that
Farmer.
one, maybe. Was it that one? No, I don't even think I think it was like a Road to the Games thing.
Oh yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, I watched that one.
It was him and Colton, right?
Yes. Yeah, and he was eating all the Chick-fil-A and just.
What do you think is wrong with him?
With Austin Hatfield?
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
I don't think anything. Why do you think something's wrong with him?
Because he should have won the games last year, and he's just underperforming relative to his potential, and he didn't make it out of Mayhem. It's like, what's wrong with him?
He had a tough early. It was tough early. Well, I mean, that's what CrossFit is, right? Like, you know, even like you look at the people that.
What do you mean?
The one lady,
that's what
it's just like up and down. Like you got good work because it's constantly varied.
Not if you're the best.
Yeah, I mean, you've got
James Sprague is just wrecking shop everywhere.
But he didn't go to Mayhem.
Yeah, and if he did, he probably would have won.
Why didn't he go?
Because he's probably going to win wherever he goes next. He's going to Legends this weekend.
That's what I'm saying. If it was really like if nobody really cared, then all the heavy hitters would have been there. You know what I mean? They're all playing. They are
playing a game.
Yeah, they're all playing a game.
Is that soft?
No, I will say like okay. For instance, the girl that yes, that's soft. The girl that won quarterfinals.
Kyra Milligan.
You know what I mean? Like she was in the Mayhem thing.
She got 11th.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 11th.
You know, so it's like, obviously she's fit. It just, sometimes, man, you're jump roping at the CrossFit Games and your freaking jump rope breaks.
Golden Mertens.
Yeah, exactly. But Austin Hatfield looks like a dog to me. I mean, anybody that's photo finishing like that, fighting to the end, like he's at the top of his game. Any of them dudes could win.
I put up this post, the thumbnail. It was him and it was Haley, and I just said they're cooked.
Yeah.
And I don't think that
what's
either
your
of them.
deal? Is the profile picture of the video? Like, is that almost never has to do with. You know, it's almost like not. It's almost like makes up like 10% of the video.
It's like at this point in this video, I would say something like, if I were to go crazy with this, which I'm not because this is the podcast, I would say Tyson drunk driving situation. And it has nothing to do with it, but there's this instance when you were 18 and you were the passenger seat in the manual, but it's like it's like very vaguely mentioned in the podcast.
Yeah.
No, the thing about like Haley was basically she killed the first event and nothing else. And everyone's like, oh, is she back? And I'm like, no, she's cooked.
Yeah.
Is she really cooked? Probably not. Like she'll probably do well this weekend, and if she doesn't, she'll do well another weekend. But Austin is definitely not. He did that workout, Gwen. Did you see that workout?
Yes, I didn't watch the.
That's the one you didn't watch?
Didn't watch the men do it. No,
Dude, that was the best workout.
I know. I saw the Dense Updates girl posted a bunch of the fails or whatever, and I was like, holy shit, what a horrible workout. Because you really had to be strategic with the break. You had to not care if somebody was going to the bar before you.
If I had you do that, I'd probably make you do like 115.
Yeah, 185. I'm not. It's gonna take me It's gonna take me a full day to finish that workout. I need 1 hour rest in between each set.
Someone said that the other day. They're like, we're going to do Gwen at 225. Time cap 36 hours.
Yeah.
We'll just do the next set tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds horrible.
All right. On your football team, who could do that workout, Gwen, at 185 in under 20 minutes? You think anybody could?
Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, maybe a big boy, one of the good moving big boys.
Like an old lineman?
I don't even know. Maybe. I don't think.
They'd be exhausted,
really don't think
dude.
so. I don't think
they couldn't recover.
Yeah, I think it's just like the not being able to take a break. If you told them they could take a break, everything would be fine. But
what does a break look like?
Like I'm saying, you can't put the bar down for 15 reps. Like I don't think anybody that
You
hasn't been
do that?
cycling a bar.
30 minutes. You could do a set every 10 minutes. 15 reps, 185, break, do it at 10.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say I can do it. Yeah,
Can or cannot?
You
think you could?
I'm not going to say that I cannot do it. Yeah, I probably would. It would take me some time. Yeah, it would take me a lot of time.
I did it at 210 once, 210 pounds.
Is Gwen's always been a workout?
Yeah, but not the way they did it.
Okay.
Usually
like Gwen, you can take a break?
Usually you do it for a weight. So I'd say, hey, Tyson, 15, 12, 9 for a load. Go as heavy as you can.
Oh, and then okay.
Now, honestly,
wow.
it's kind of loose because there's no time. So like you could take a day.
Yeah.
So I've always said do it at 0, 5, and 10.
Yeah.
So if I had you do it, I would say, Tyson, as heavy as possible, 0, 5, and 10.
185 is right about my limit.
No, man, I 135 would smoke you.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying, like if you're asking me the heaviest ever, I don't even feel comfortable saying anything.
I'd say 115. I think you can do 115 for sure.
Yeah,
0, 5, and 10.
That would be super easy if I did it 115.
I think you could.
But then 135 would suck. So it's like right in there. It's like where you're getting close to it.
Do you ever remember the first time you did a whole bunch of clean and jerks? Just
Grace.
Like Grace?
Yeah, just Grace.
How old were you? Do you remember?
A bunch of times. 18 or 19.
How hard was it? Or were you pretty into CrossFit at that point?
No. It was like I was into CrossFit, but it was mostly just like grunt work.
6 minutes, 7 minutes?
No, it took me like 2.5 minutes.
Dude, that's like good.
Yeah, and then ever since then, I'll get like 140. But I'm breaking every rep. I'm picking it up off the ground every time. But no, that's how I did it when it was 2.5 minutes, and then I did it a couple times where I just would rip 15, no break, and then catch it from the ground.
You'd rip 15 at 18 years old.
And then no. This is like over the course of like my whole life doing Grace. And then the last time I did it, I just tried to rep as many as I could, and I got to 21 and then just did singles.
I really do hope there's a lot of people on the planet that saw Mayhem and tried Gwen, because it's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Even try Gwen with lighter weight was even
115
absolutely wreck you, yeah.
I would really enjoy watching anyone on an NFL team, like outside of you, because you're trained in it, you know what to expect.
Yeah, they would come. Their backs
couldn't handle it.
I mean, just like I'm just trying to think about
that's what you're worried about.
I'm trying to think about what it would look like from here to the ground. Like I think you're gonna end up getting some tired, super rounded back guys.
Yeah,
that are just trying to muscle through it. That are just in the cave and can't even see. They can't even see anything.
You know Hunter McIntyre.
Maybe not. Maybe
he's that red-headed High Rocks running Spartan race guy.
Little guy,
big guy.
Big
He's
guy.
like your height, but
no,
like
I know
skinny.
there's some really little kid that does High Rocks and he's killing it.
How little?
No, he's just like 160. I feel like.
I can't believe you don't know Hunter. Here, this guy.
Maybe if I see a picture.
You know that guy? I feel like you've even brought him up to me before.
No.
You don't know him?
Oh, I've seen. Does he do the high roxes with he did it with the Wells girl?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, I did see. I've seen him.
It's so funny. That's how
I've ever seen him.
So I for a while was convinced that man was the fittest on earth. He got a special invite to the games in 2019, and there was this event he was doing at Granite Games, which I don't even know if you know what that is. It was kind of like a semifinal back in the day, and he was on this team, and they had to run around a football field, and they had to do laps. And I remember watching him. I was in the stands. And he'd like run all the way around, and the CrossFitters were running so slow. They'd be like, "Come on, guys!" And he'd like run back and like, because he was just messing with them. He was so fit. He was so good at running.
Wow.
But then he couldn't snatch like 245.
Yeah, yeah.
And the reason I'm telling you all this is because I wonder about those football guys, And everyone's like, the NFL players are the fittest on earth, but you know both. Like the Jasons and the Jameses.
They're not even trying. They're not even trying to be like fit. At the same standard that CrossFit is, so it's not even a good.
What if they were trying?
Oh yeah, if they were trying, like really trying, yeah, the NFL guys would be way. Yeah, I mean y'all.
Any like position
your
in
guys'
particular?
leader, Jason Hopper, the fittest man on earth, left football to win the game. Imagine if the dudes that Jason couldn't play over tried to go to the games. Yeah, but I think that's like, just like I said,
dude.
only CrossFit guys and girls are the people that are constantly like tinkering with themselves. Like they have the mental capacity for it. Like that is like, that makes up a significant part of it. Because if you lay out what their routine needs to be in order to get to the games, if you follow it, you could get there. But nobody wants to do that because it's brutal. So that's where the drop off is. But if you forced every NFL dude to try to get as fit as a CrossFitter, like if you forced them, like you had them in a laboratory, you're making sure you know what they eat, what they do,
which is what they
sleep.
do.
Exactly. Like, because that you'd have to force the NFL player to do that. He would not just do it. Then it would be no question. Right? Don't you agree? Like these are like
You just totally messed me up, dude.
These are the most think about explosive the way you know it. Like these jokers are explosive. Like so explosive.
You'll hear people who are too smart for their own good, try to weasel their way out of that. Like they're so explosive that they don't have the type 1 muscle fibers in order to do the long endurance oxidative stuff.
Oh no!
But dude, you just messed me up so bad.
Why? In a good way or
in a way that I really like? I really like being like that wrong where I can't argue it.
Yeah, like
I made whole videos, presented whole arguments as. And you're like, dude, Hopper left.
If you got a hold of Montez Sweat and made him, you forced him. You're like, hey man, screw whatever you know about this.
We'll give you $100 million.
You're not doing anything. We're forcing you to follow this brute strength programming, and you're going to be the fittest person in the world.
He's like, you want me to do Gwen at what?
Yeah, 315. Got you, coach.
315.
315 Gwen. He's just repping it out.
You got Froning on his podcast. Like, it's too heavy.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey is like, I think if he was forced to do CrossFit, he would be unbelievable. Because he's even got almost like a CrossFit build as it is now. So I think, like a guy like that, not all of them, not all the football players, but, the real like.
You literally had Froning saying 165 was like the right weight. 185 is too heavy.
Wow. Yeah, 165, you would have had a lot more people. Nah, 185 was perfect. You want to see people fail like that.
Dude, there's a part of you that thinks you're fitter than these guys. You're just not training for it. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I would have had to start a lot earlier, but or maybe not. I don't know how that works. I think you eventually start running out of juice at some point.
I think if you would have gone at it at the age of maybe like 21, 20.
Yeah. Then I would.
Because you were like going at it until you said 18, right? 18, 19.
I mean, I wasn't trying to go to the games, but I was I enjoyed doing it. It was kind of something we did as a family, and it was kind of all I really knew. So I had a good time with it.
I really like that Ezra jumped down that quarterfinal workout. That was pretty that was badass.
This dude did 3 in a row after not doing a ring muscle up in years.
I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about the quarterfinals one where I was there
What is it?
in the guy's new gym with Dimitri.
Oh yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
can't believe he did that workout. That was
That was.
fantastic.
I didn't expect it one bit.
No, me either.
He
I
just
had no
ripped his
clue.
shirt off. He goes, "How much is the weight on the bar?"
Yeah, that's what I.
And I'm like, this dude looks like
we
Zac
just let
Efron.
it rip, man. Yeah, he looks like a Hollister model.
He sure does.
That was fun. That was a good video too. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, that was cool.
I can't believe he finished the workout. That was pretty impressive because he. I mean,
Oh, him.
You know, just like he's not the most familiar with an overhead squat, especially at that weight. He probably has.
Oh, there were some comments talking about his.
He probably has never done a 115-pound overhead squat. and then he just ripped off 40 of them.
So what I'm hearing is that dude's an athlete.
Yeah, Ezra's a pretty good athlete. Ezra's got he's got good man strength.
I need him to throw on maybe 20 pounds.
Yeah. He's on the skinnier side.
When was the last time you were like his build? Because you have similar builds. You're
I
a
was
little
never
bigger
really
and a little
his build.
thicker.
I was chubbier growing up, and then
What's chubby?
I was always like, nah, I was never like a skinny kid. You know what I mean? Like I was never a skinny kid.
Yeah, but what is chubby?
Like I was I wasn't
Like you had one of these and you could like.
no,
shake.
not to that extent. I wouldn't say, but I was like a chubby middle school kid, and then I say once I had puberty, then I was probably Ezra's build, but 10 pounds heavier my like senior year of high school.
Got it.
Like, cause I was like 220 my junior
Eating like
year
garbage.
until my senior year of high school.
Yeah, like what?
Whatever. Anything. I didn't know anything.
Is it like you go to McDonald's and Taco
Yeah.
Bell? You know Taco Bell?
Yeah.
You got that down there?
Yeah, we got all that. Yeah, I was crushing all of that. Like whatever. Yeah, horrible. All the horrible
When
things.
I was growing up, we'd roll up to Subway.
Oh yeah, Subway
we
too.
would roll up to it, and they'd have our order ready by the time we walked in. Because
Wow.
they just knew what we wanted.
Yeah, that's
Same
awesome.
same thing with so my grandma, when I was growing up, watched us one time. I was probably 7 years old, and she's like, "There's no food in this house," and I'm like, "Don't worry, I'll take us to McDonald's."
Wow.
And I just like navigated her in the car. I'm like, "Turn there, here, there."
Wow. Yeah.
What do you want? Double
were
quarter pounder.
smashing, We were smashing McDonald's, smashing Taco Bell, smashing Wendy's. Subway was like when I first started making money for the first time ever, like in middle school, just like doing odd jobs, whatever I could do. That's where I'd ride my bike to Subway.
Subway.
Yep.
$5 foot long.
Yeah. And I'd only have enough to get like a 6
250 foot long. 250.
So yeah, all the places.
That's got to be the craziest thing. There probably aren't many people like that.
Like what?
You had enough money for a 6-inch sandwich, and now you've got money to buy basically whatever you want.
Oh yeah, I know.
Is that
But
crazy?
but it was like I could have ate at home. I just wanted to go.
You just want,
You know what I mean? I just wanted to go. Like I wasn't like you where there was
What?
no food in the house and I had to go to McDonald's. We had I could have ate ramen noodles, but I just was like, I'm gonna go get this sub. I'm gonna ride my bike up there with my buddy. We gonna go get this sub.
do you remember the first thing you ever bought?
The first thing I ever bought.
Yeah, like with your own money. That you had to like work for.
Oh yeah, there was a little shoe phase I went through. You know, I started working just landscaping from my uncle's property.
Like mulch?
No, like I would
Lawnmower.
mow his lawn, weed whack.
All right.
If he had an odd job where he wanted like stones around this tree or something, I had to go do that. And then I would go to the shoe store and buy whatever the cheapest shoe they had, which was usually like the Roche run.
I don't know what that is. It's a type of shoe.
Yeah, it
don't know
was like
shoes at
went
all.
through like a little phase back in the day, but
You still have them?
no, I don't. No. This
Where are
was
they?
like 8th grade. I don't know.
Bro,
I've moved like 10 houses since 8th grade. I
in
have
this
no clue.
basement, I could probably find it. I have the first thing I ever bought.
What is it?
It's a little watch.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I
You saw
I
it?
was wondering what the
That
little
purple one?
the little kid watch.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what?
You found that?
I saw it. I was like looking around. I was like, whose kid was down here?
It was the first thing I ever bought. It's $5
Why'd you buy it? How old
because
were
I
you?
wanted it.
How old were you?
Probably like 6.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
How old were you when you bought your shoes?
I was like 13.
Yeah, man. I probably didn't landscape, but I did some like chores.
Yeah, like
And I was like, hey, what do I got to do to get this
bathroom.
watch?
Yeah.
I got a $5 bill. I'm like, I know what I'm getting at this.
Wow.
You know Reptar?
No.
You don't know Rugrats then?
Rugrats?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Rugrats.
It's the freaking
one of the characters.
superhero.
Yeah,
It's like an Avenger from the Rugrats.
I don't know. I don't know him like that. I know the Rugrats though.
All right, so what's the craziest thing you've ever bought then?
The
Shoes
craziest
are the first thing
thing
you've ever got? Like, what's the craziest thing you've ever gotten?
The craziest thing? I mean, I bought like a freaking chunk of the earth. That's the craziest thing I've ever bought.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
like, what does that mean? But then, like, you just got that, right?
yeah.
Have you done anything with that yet?
No, just letting it. I'm letting it settle in that I bought it.
You're like stand there. How big?
I go there all the time to anybody that I'm hanging out with that hasn't seen it yet.
We didn't go.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we did
you
not.
brought
go.
it up.
That's because we worked out 7 times a day.
We literally did 7 workouts. Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
How big is it?
6 acres.
6.
Yeah,
that's
which
huge.
Which is huge. 6 acres is like. I mean, I thought I had a good grasp of what an acre is, but I mean, 6 acres. I couldn't imagine having more space.
And it's just doing nothing.
It's flat, ready to go.
Was it not flat? Did you have to flatten it?
I mean, they took some of the trees out before I had bought it, but ever since I've been on there, it's just been pretty flat.
Did you have to go out looking for it, or did someone show it to you?
This was owned by a family friend who was trying to get rid of it.
What was it? What were they doing with it?
They were trying to sell it.
It was just land of theirs. They weren't farming on it,
no, they weren't doing anything on it.
Got it.
Mm-mm.
So they're like, hey, you want this? And
Yeah, they just it was kind of like at first it was like just an idea, but then it was like. Then it became a little more interesting, and I started talking to people about it, and I was just like, all right, well.
What's interesting about land?
Like just that, I think I'm going to build a big gym on there, and I'm going to buy.
That's it?
I mean, no, I'm going to put a big gym, some apartments for my family, and then maybe like eventually I'll put my house on there.
Your house comes last.
No, I'm thinking like, because I'm thinking, with my house, if I'm going to be, that's got to be last, because the gym is easy. Gym's easy. Everybody can use it. The apartments, it's like pretty easy. But then I gotta,
It's gonna be like a Bagent complex.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's cool.
There's gonna be a lot of So that's the craziest thing I've ever bought.
That is very crazy.
Which is crazy because like you don't even notice it. But then when I bought it and I was walking on it, I was like, holy shit, this is crazy.
This is mine.
Yeah, this is nuts. It's in a good location. It's pretty. So
when you figure you're gonna start, and it's in West Virginia.
Yeah.
And you play for the Bears.
Yep.
And you could play anywhere.
Say it again?
Like you could play anywhere. Like they could get ready tomorrow.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for all you know, you could have already gotten rid of. They could trade you.
Exactly. That's why I was like, let me just.
But you're always gonna go back to West Virginia. That's your spot.
Yeah, that's where my whole family's from. So I just.
How many places have you been to in the States?
What do you mean?
Like you've been to, where'd you just go, Ibiza?
Yes.
Like there's nothing out there that's like, hey, I'd rather live out here than West Virginia. There's
Nah,
nothing
man,
there's nothing about Chicago that draws you here.
I do really like it here. I do like it in the Chicago
It's
suburbs.
pretty good.
It is. I do like it.
I really like
do
this
it.
spot.
It's
like
a
where we're
lot,
at.
It's a lot different. It's a lot different though than
Is it the
home.
family?
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
But if you're gonna put them in the complex, why don't you just bring them all up here? Complex up here.
Well, the 6 acres that I bought in West Virginia, if I tried to buy 6 acres here, they just asked me for the rest of my paycheck for the next 3 years. So
all right, I get it.
Yeah, that's different. And I love where I'm at home too. Like
It's cool that all your buddies are down there. It's
all
cool.
my buddies, all my friends are down there. I can walk into the store. It's like they got the community feel. Like I love it here, but I don't always feel like it's always like a community kind of place.
It's pretty quick. Like everyone's doing this.
Yeah, everybody's moving pretty fast out here, which is it's got its place.
Hey man, down there, I swear your dad could be mayor.
Oh yeah, we know
if he
we
ran
know
for
everybody.
office, he would
we
just
know
win.
everybody. Yeah, we know.
Oh, I'm
absolutely
voting for
everybody.
Travis.
Yeah, because he's done so many things, so he knows so many different people from all of his
Did I tell
ventures
you-
he's ever been on.
Do you know where the best steak that I've ever had has come from?
VIP. Is it? Yeah, VIP.
Have you had that steak?
We had it at the same time. We both got it when we went there.
Man, you weren't there when I went there. I went there with your dad.
Yeah, during the day. It was like we were in the outdoor spot.
I didn't go there with you.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Who
I
was
wasn't there with
with?
you. I went there with your dad in the middle of the night. They were going. Like the whole thing was in operation.
Oh, you're talking about Lust. I'm talking about VIP which is the
sports bar.
The sports bar.
Hey, no, dude. Hey, dude.
Lust.
Dude, no.
Let's go. You had a
So
steak
here's
at
the deal.
Lust?
You said that, and I'm like, yeah, VIP.
It sounds like a strip club. Yeah, that
But I'm
sounds like
talking
a
about
strip
Lust.
club. Yeah,
Have you had the steak there?
I have not. No,
It is
I've
out
never
of control.
ate. I've never ate at the strip club.
And like your dad, I think he's told me about the steak at this place a dozen times. It has to have been at least 10.
Well,
And
now
I'm like,
gonna get
Travis, I'm not gonna go get a steak at a strip club. Like, you ever hear like the jokes about having wings? Like, hey, we're gonna get wings at the strip club. I'm like, who does that? Like,
Yeah.
it's a running joke.
Yeah.
Well, I kid you not, it's the greatest thing I've ever had.
Wow. Now
The one that I had at VIP is a 4 in comparison to the 10 that is the steak.
really?
Yeah.
What kind of steak was it?
I think
What'd
it
you
was
get,
a
a
ribeye. It was a
ribeye?
ribeye, yeah.
Wow.
And
I
it came
need
with
to
like
do
these
it now.
shoestring fries that like, I had a couple of, and then
Yeah.
you just kind of look at them.
Yeah.
But the steak was out of control.
Oh, now I got to get it. I've never had it.
Yeah. That's gonna be your first stop when you
Yeah,
get
I
back
need to
down
go
there.
as soon as I get back
Like
tomorrow
pick
night.
up
I'm gonna have
Asa
to
and
tell-
Peyton. And it's
I
like,
gotta
we're
tell.
going
I
to-
gotta tell my girl. I'm like, hey, listen, gotta go to Lust. I know you ain't gonna like it, but I gotta go. They said the steak's good. It's not for any other reason.
It did no.
That's hilarious.
I got a
because
video too.
I have heard that the steak was pretty good.
You're dead. So he's never told you about that.
I've heard that the steak was pretty good, but I always was just like, that's hilarious. Like nothing more than that.
The question I wanted to ask you, whether I remember. So when I'm down with you, like basically your dad, I haven't seen it so much with you, but it has been. We'll go to Betty's, and there'll be your jersey on the wall,
Yeah,
which is cool.
yeah.
And actually, I think there was somewhere else we were recently, and there's just like memorabilia, like jerseys and helmets around, and like you'll pop into places and people recognize you. Does that happen up here at all?
Yeah, it happens like a very appropriate amount out here.
What does that
I would
mean?
say like 2 times
Ever?
per event.
What's an
So
event?
it's like cool. So if I go to a White Sox or Cubs game, hey, what up, dude? Bear down. I'll get like 3 of those.
and you'll be wearing,
which
you'll
is
be wearing
great.
that.
No, I'll be wearing whatever. Usually, if I'm at a White Sox game, I got my White Sox gear on. But they still, which is 3 times is all. That's about the perfect amount, I think.
At a White Sox game.
Just anywhere,
40,000 people there.
anywhere. I feel like I've got it good to where I'm known, but also it's not too much to where I need like some person with me if I go somewhere.
The ratio is much higher than in West Virginia because it's like almost everywhere you go, you know somebody
Yeah.
or a couple of people.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up,
Yeah,
Tyson?
Yeah, absolutely.
So like, if you went to this Costco over here, so we'll have been doing something, or I'll like just shot a video with you, and then
Yeah.
I'll go to Costco afterwards, and the first thing I'll see walking in is this dude wearing a Bears jersey, and my brain is just like still in I was shooting video with Tyson mode. I'll be like,
Yeah.
I wonder if he would have recognized Tyson.
Oh, if he's got a Bears jersey in West Virginia, probably.
No, Chicago.
In
Costco.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, in Chicago. Yeah. I've been in a lot of instances where somebody figures out my name while we're talking, and then they're like, "Oh, holy shit! You're the backup for the Bears or whatever." Like, so
you're
I think a
tall,
lot
too.
of it is having a helmet on too. People don't have like a perfect idea of what your face looks like. So I think there's the name. People probably know the name more than they do my face, especially since I cut the hair.
The hair was
The hair was a tell.
You kind of go from like centaur. You know what a centaur is?
Uh-uh.
Those crazy horses with like the body on.
Oh,
them.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I know what that is.
Yeah,
the hair kind of
yeah,
transformed you a bit into a centaur.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll, in that same Costco instance where I'll see that guy, and then you go a little bit further and they've got the clothing section, and they're selling Bears like clothing,
Yeah.
memorabilia,
Yeah.
and I'm like, Bears are a pretty big deal around here.
Oh, the Bears are huge. People love the Bears.
Bears
It's
are
really,
cool.
Yeah, it's really the whole NFC North, but really like Chicago Bears, like people love the Bears. And I love how they love the Bears. Like it's not even in a too toxic of a way. Like Eagles fans are the worst. Eagles fans are so bad. Like they hate their team. Like I don't ever
What do
feel
you mean?
that. We played in Philly last year and they booed their team the whole game.
They were really good last year, right?
Yeah.
Then they win the Super Bowl the year before.
Yeah. yeah, all those things. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But I've been in Soldier Field and we're 4-8 and the place is rocking. Like
Dude, the
place
Bears have
is
been terrible
absolutely
forever.
rocking.
Basically
Yeah,
until this
people-
year.
Exactly, and people still just riding or dying. Like you can't even buy tickets to the Bears game. You got to know somebody who has tickets because it's all sold out.
I got a Jay Cutler jersey. You know that? You
What
know
a-
that guy?
Yeah, what a dog.
Yeah, it's a cool jersey.
Big Jay Cutler fan.
Yeah. And like to parallel back into the CrossFit space, I think about like how big Jason Hopper and I were at a mini putt course, and I was following around with the camera like I do, and some chick like way up on the hill goes, "Can I be in your vlog?" And I turned it on her. I go, "Yeah, sure. I'm with the future fittest man on earth." He hadn't won the games yet at this point.
Wow.
And she goes, "Oh, what's his name?" He had just finished like 5th or something at the CrossFit games.
Yeah.
And I go, "His name is Jason Hopper." And she goes, "I don't know who that is."
Oh, I know.
But she also said she was a CrossFitter.
Oh, wow.
I do CrossFit too. What's his name? And I'm like, "You don't know Jason
She's
Hopper?"
done it once. That's what that means. She did it with a friend one time.
Yeah, yeah. And I just wonder like how big of a difference like the NFL is to CrossFit popularity wise, because Jason's got 160,000 followers.
Oh yeah. I think CrossFit is like there's way more NFL fans than CrossFit, obviously, but with the CrossFit fans, it's a little more like personal because it's a one-man team. You know what I mean? So if like people like Jason Hopper, people are gonna follow Jason Hopper. If people think I'm a good football player, they might just pay attention to the Chicago Bears more. You know what I mean? They might not fall in love with necessarily the individual, but like the team in an instance. So I think that as far as individual popularity, I think CrossFit takes the cake other than like the super popular NFL players. You know what I mean?
I'd almost like to put you and Hopper in a airport in Texas and just have you guys walk around and like see who gets noticed first, because you guys are both tall and you're both like stud looking dudes.
Yeah, I think you probably, I don't know. I
Texas
think you're more likely to run into a Chicago Bears fan
in Texas.
Yeah, just because Chicago Bears, dude. The more now that
too.
I've been around, like Chicago Bear fans are everywhere. They everywhere. They love the Bears. So I don't know.
We can do that.
But I mean, yeah, CrossFit's cool because, like I said, it's just a one-man army. Like,
have you been to the games?
No,
never. You were gonna go last year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until I'm not good enough to play in the NFL anymore.
That kind of sucks.
I'm gonna go, but
they wouldn't let you last year, right? Or like you had to
no, like I'm just
practice.
in the middle of like the most important time that you could possibly imagine at that time.
I think I remember your dad saying, "Yeah, Tyson's coming." I go, "When's the first game?" It's like that Friday or something. That's that Sunday.
Well, I was like absolutely destroying camp last year. I was like, oh man, you know what? I had some swag, so I was like, maybe I'll ask Ben. But then the more I got to know him, I'm like, man, I'm not asking Ben if I can catch a flight on my one off day right before practice the next day. Like I can't. I'm not gonna do it.
That was before or after the Kansas City game?
Before.
Yeah.
And
it's probably good you didn't go then. Yeah. Do you think they would have done anything?
I don't know. I don't know. If I was the owner of the team, I would have went and then tried to come back, but you know, I'm a little far down the totem pole.
What do you mean if you were the owner of the team?
Like if I was the freaking owner of the team, I'd go. If I was the best player on the team,
But you're an employee.
I'd go. Yeah, I'm just like I'm a little bit lower on the totem pole to be asking favors like that.
Interesting. You didn't even ask.
Or like Ben just look at me like,
the CrossFit, what?
Are you serious right now? Okay. Like even something like that, because he's like, he don't play that shit, man. So I didn't even want to ask.
Probably smart.
Yeah, so that'll be like the one perk of not being good enough to play in the NFL anymore. I get to go to the games.
You could become a Masters athlete then. You could make the games.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, I think that's probably just certain at this point.
Certain?
Yeah.
You're going to womp up.
Yeah, I'm just going to outlast all these dudes. I'm just going to outlast Hopper.
Dude, literally, you're the age of Justin Medeiros.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
and
saying.
James and Dallin.
He's been in there forever.
So that's who you have to beat. Those guys.
Yeah. But they're not going to do the Masters.
You don't know that they might.
Masters. Not a lot of the super elite games athletes do the Masters, do they?
Scott Patrick's doing it this year, I think.
Yeah, but he's like one out of, where are all the other goats at?
Fraser's saying he doesn't want to ruin his day with CrossFit. Did you see that?
He doesn't want to ruin his day. What does that mean?
The boys were doing their quarterfinal workout.
Yeah.
Jason, James, Dallin, Justin.
Yeah.
And the Buttery Bros were commentating it. Just like on their phone, right? And they were with Fraser at the zoo, and they turned it on him. And he goes, get that out of my face. I don't want to ruin my day talking about CrossFit.
Oh, what's that about?
He went on the
What
podcast.
does HWPO stand for?
Are you kidding?
What does that stand for? What does that stand for?
What do you think it stands for?
I have no clue.
That's not what it stands for.
What is it?
Hard work pays off.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah, it's decent.
So why did he say that? What's his
I think I hadn't heard him say it, so I'm paraphrasing for sure. I've heard it from a person who heard it from a person.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't want to work while I'm at the zoo with my family.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's I think how he bucketed it.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm cool with that.
Would you ever feel that way about football?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in the off season, there's been times where Ace will try to play my highlights, and I'll be like, yeah, let's watch something different. Like
This is your kid.
Yeah, let's watch something different.
I know that, but some other people might not know that.
Yeah,
They're like, who's that?
Or like my dad's always watching old highlights. I'm like, let's just watch Jeopardy.
I think you like talking about CrossFit, right?
Dude, I love to watch CrossFit stuff on YouTube. I think it's super interesting.
You think you'll watch the Legends stuff this weekend? There was Mayhem and Legends. So I'm saying
100%.
Legends.
Yeah,
it's just a
I'll
semifinal. Sevon's streaming that.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it.
You gotta pay for it. It's $30.
Oh, never mind. I will not watch.
You're out?
It's terrible. Why? What's it on? An app? What app is it on?
I get it. It's on Flow Elite, which is a wrestling popular thing. That's how I knew it from wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch any wrestling?
Yeah, I'm into wrestling. Yeah, I
like
wrestling.
real wrestling,
Not real wrestling. I
like
mean,
singlets and headgear.
yeah,
and
yeah,
folk
yeah,
style.
yeah. Just because Asa wrestles now, so
Yeah.
I've been I've been into it for the last year.
So I did it in college and high school, and if you
Yeah.
ever want to watch any wrestling, you catch it on Flow Elite.
Yeah, $30 to they can't get. I mean, how many people that love CrossFit are paying $30 to watch that?
How many people that love the
how
NFL?
many-
Dude, I pay
I'm saying-
$100 a month to watch the
No,
Bears.
I know. I'm saying how many people do you think will buy that?
I think a pretty good portion.
Yeah, like 100,000 people. Do you think 100,000 people will buy it?
No,
Like 20,000 people? 10? 5?
I would say 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Yeah. So
How many people will watch?
We're thinking
it if it was-
$90 to $150,000 from a stream,
Nice,
which I think is good.
That's definitely worth it.
Yeah, for a month.
Oh damn! If they had 100,000 people, holy shit! So hold up.
Yeah, you said
So
that, and I'm like,
Flow
Tyson,
Elite is what it
hold
is.
up.
Flow Elite.
Yeah,
So is Savon working?
he's doing like his
through
normal
them?
thing, and just rather than putting it on YouTube, it's going on to Flow Elite.
Got it. And what? Why? Cause so he can.
I would figure that's probably how they're like paying to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
all of it.
yeah.
It's
Got it. What's Sevi up
Flight
to? What else
team
is Sevi?
and-
What's Sevi talking about these days?
I think this is just what he's up to. It's like he's covering semifinals. He's going and covering this. He's got to do NorCal as well.
Okay.
That's the
And is he employed through CrossFit?
no.
No. He's just employed through himself.
Mhm. There's this team called Hamilton Road
Uh-huh.
that basically does the same thing that he's doing right now. So he's doing the
Okay.
podcast, which he always does. He does it
Yeah.
every day,
Yeah.
and he's doing it. He has done in the past these live events. So last year he streamed NorCal and Syndicate. These are just semifinals. I'm rattling off.
Yeah.
And this year, I guess they're going through Flow Elite
Nice.
because usually it'll be like Gorilla Mind. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you're doing a stream. We want to be the main sponsor. We'll give you $100,000.
Yeah.
like-
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we're in.
Absolutely.
This year, I'm just assuming it's how Flow is doing it, rather. But instead of just like saying do whatever
Who's
you want
supposed
with it,
to? And 3 more people will get invited
to the games.
to this.
Yeah, we were just
Who-
looking at that roster
Who do you think will go?
out of Legends,
Yeah.
dude. These workouts are abysmal.
Like good or
Bad. They
like bad, like hard or bad workouts?
Bad workouts.
Who programmed them?
Joe and Bob.
Joe and Bob.
There's quite a bit of lore to Joe and Bob.
Mm.
I've chewed into them a little bit over the years for various things that they've done wrong, and they haven't done much better.
And what's the deal? What makes a shitty workout to you?
It's not so much of the workout, because like I could have you go do a workout and
Yeah.
it'd be good.
Or like, it's the combination of workouts?
Yes.
So what messes that if it's too much of something or not enough of something? You're kind of like,
I showed you the workouts,
you did, yeah. So what was
and I'd probably be more interested rather than me telling you what makes them bad.
Yeah.
That you looked at those, and I don't know if you have a pretty good idea what they looked like, but there was that one with the machines and the double unders, and then there was that chipper with the toes to bar and the wall
Oh,
balls.
the
and-
one where they're hiding what the workout is or whatever?
Yeah, it's like they don't tell you how many calories to do
Yeah.
on machines
Yeah.
or distance or whatever.
Yeah.
And did you look at those and just think, oh, this is cool, this is interesting, I'll watch?
I looked at him and was just like, ew, that looks like that would be super hard. That's what I always do. I'm like, oh man, shoulder's gonna be cooked after that one, or oh man, legs are gone after that one.
I wanted to get your opinion on that.
That's what you would have to show me the workouts again. I don't even remember what they were at this
We
point.
can slide through them pretty quick. It'll be interesting. Because I honestly think I rot people's brains sometimes. I'll say, oh, these are the worst workouts ever, and this is why. And then people are like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, like yeah. You're just at like a doctorate level.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, compared to the popular.
There you go. And if you swipe, there's another one on that screen.
All right, so 4 time, you're going to bike, ski, then 200 double unders with a beaded rope. Is that like the white beads?
It's like gym class jump rope.
What? Why? Because it's harder?
Because I don't know. Because they're different. Like that's actually fine. I'm kind of into that.
30 chest to bar pull-ups, 30 sandbag cleans, and 30 chest to bar pull-ups. 6-minute time cap. So it's funny, everybody's like, oh, Dave Castro's workouts are impossible. And now everybody's doing like the super fast time caps.
Like 6 minutes?
Yeah, like even Mayhem had
you're talking about the
4-minute
opens.
time. Yeah, like even Mayhem had a 4-minute time cap on one of them.
So you're a bit of a programming expert yourself.
6 rounds for time of 9 deadlifts, 6 power cleans, and 3 shouldered overhead at 225.
What do you think of that one?
That seems like no, I guess it's not. That gives me, for whatever reason, gave me like the vibe of the one with the heavy front squat. But
From Mayhem?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not just because of the 6 rounds. That one looks horrible. See, I just am just like, ew, that sound like that looks horrible.
You're thinking about yourself doing that.
Yeah. I think, because that's maybe what it is. I don't really have a great idea of everybody's
that's
strengths and weaknesses. So
that's all I really want to know. Like what you think.
5 rounds for time of 8 bar muscle ups.
Oh, and that's the 2.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 is the last set. You do 12.
Right.
Overhead squats and then a 15-foot handstand walk. Yeah, like your shoulders are cooked. Everything's cooked. At 185, that's 40 overhead squats with 185 with a 10-minute time cap. Yeah, like they're really trying to they're not really into making people feel good about themselves this year with all these workouts. Damn.
And then there's that final. That's the last one.
This is the last. So it's 5 workouts or
5?
7. 5 workouts. 4 time. 60 toes to bar, 50 wall balls, 40 box jump overs, 30 devil's press, and then a double dumbbell lunge to the finish. No, how heavy is the? Doesn't say.
Doesn't say, but I have to imagine they're 50s.
Yeah.
50-pound dumbbells.
So people are just gonna. Is 60 toes to bar too many to go unbroken?
No.
So they're gonna try to sprint through that workout, right?
I ran a challenge the other day for $100 in Gorilla Mind coupon. And I had 2 people go. I had a girl go 100, and I had a guy get 99.
99? He was probably pissed.
Yeah, he got to 91, and then he did that thing where he's like, "Come on!" He throw his legs up to the bar.
Yeah.
And then eventually he tried to get one, and he fell off sideways.
Oh,
on the
so
100th
he really
one.
went. Yeah, he really
went for 100.
Wow.
Yeah, and he lost by 1 rep, which is why it's funny because someone got 100. That chick got 100.
It was just a girl and a boy, though, or was it overall?
It was overall.
Oh,
it was a winner, and then whoever got half as many as the winner. It was how I was running the challenge. I had 2 gift cards.
Okay.
So it'd be like, if you got
that.
50,
yeah,
just by accident.
Random selection. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. I'd never seen that before.
I like that.
And then I wanted to show you this last thing. The barbell spin, and Brian Friend put up their pics. You know who John Young is? You know that guy?
I've seen his face before, yeah.
And then swipe to the side. You can see his picks in order for this event we just looked at. Rattle off some names.
Who he thinks is going to. So hold on. Why is there a line after 2 or only 2 people?
That's how many qualify. Yeah.
Oh wow, dude. Let's go Tudor Magda.
You think
how you say his name?
Tudor.
Yeah, let's go Tudor.
Dude,
Magda.
Tudor is a freaking monster.
Hey, if he makes it out of this, he's gonna have to. He could.
He's got who in front of him?
James and Dallin.
Which one of those 2 you think he beats?
Oh man. Nobody's beating James James Sprague, man. He's a bad dude. I think it could very well end up just like it's showing right here. Dallin at 1, James at 2, Tudor Magda at 3. But I've got that video. I've got the deadlift double under workout fresh in my brain.
Tudor?
The Tudor Magda sub 4.
And he's got to do that deadlift workout.
Yeah. Yeah.
The 225er.
I don't know any of the other people. All right, and then on the girl side, we got Danielle Brandon, Olivia Kerstetter, Abigail,
Domit.
I don't know her. Emily Rolfe, I've heard that name.
She's like a runner
games,
chick.
Is she a games girl or no? Kyra Milligan, Lexi Needy, Lydia Fish. Yeah, she had some splash moments at the games.
Fish is
right?
cool.
Yeah,
she's very cool.
Girl. And then you got Haley.
Dude, Haley going back-to-back weekends is wild to me. And same thing with Emily Rolfe, going back-to-back weekends.
Emily Rolfe she was at Mayhem?
Yeah.
Dang. So Emily Rolfe is up there too. Like she's got a chance. She's probably like
Rolfe?
Rolfe
has zero chance at this competition with that workout, with the barbell workout.
Oh, she's not strong enough. She's just,
right. So, and here's the deal. There's no running.
Yeah.
So Olivia's basically a shoe-in when there's no running.
Nice.
She's very good.
But she's not. Is she in the top 2?
Yeah.
Okay,
It was Danielle and
she's
Olivia.
second, yeah.
Danielle's going to win. Like, if she doesn't win, that'd be wild. And Olivia and Abby, Domit, like, Abby's very strong. She's a beast.
Yeah.
You don't know Abby?
Uh-uh.
I'll show you Abby. She's crazy. You know what I need here? We need you ever watch Rogan?
Yeah.
We need a Jamie. Jamie, pull up
Jamie,
Abby.
pull that up.
Pull up Abby Domit. Show Tyson Abby. Yeah, she's
she
a
looks
beast.
strong as shit. Yeah, she looks super strong.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Where's she from? Is she from America?
You know, I think that Abby might be like my favorite female CrossFitter.
Really? Why? Is she just a dog? Or
Because when I did a video with her and her husband Anton, they're just like movie nerds.
Oh, nice.
So the three of us were just like going crazy over movies. But yeah,
I
she's a
wish
beast.
Peyton refuses to watch a movie, but we do like to watch comedy specials.
We just watched Alexis and I were just watching a couple.
They're good.
Oh my
good. I mean,
God.
Netflix has got so many good.
Do you have a favorite?
There's a lot of the Shane Gillis one is super funny. Beautiful Dogs.
Okay.
By Shane Gillis is super funny.
Tom Segura is what we just watched.
Tom Segura's he's funny.
Have you seen that? Like,
yes,
one from the recent one.
Yeah,
There's a couple of them. He has this thing about this kid calling himself teacher. I thought it was the funniest thing. It's
calling
like
himself teacher.
The kid insists that he calls him teacher, and he has this whole skit on it. I couldn't believe how funny it was.
Mark Norman says a lot of horrible shit, but he is like dry humor, like almost like awkward humor. But it's the funny. He's got a new one on Netflix. He's the funniest dude ever.
Could you ever do that? Did you see Justin's comedy?
Yeah. No, I feel Justin's pain. I did a whole.
You saw him do that?
I did a whole. One of my English classes in college where it was based around we wrote about comedy.
Okay.
And it kind of dove into the weeds of how hard it is and
why.
Just because you have to plan for laughter, you have to have backup jokes if your joke doesn't hit. They take usually a lot of comedians use stand-up time to practice a joke, and sometimes that doesn't hit, and sometimes you have like rowdy crowds who are drinking too much, all kinds of stuff. Like the whole planning for like pauses and laughter, because you're also on a time, like you're in a certain time zone.
Yeah.
So you got to talk at a certain speed. You got to be ready for the laughter. And then it's like, then if they don't laugh, you got to have like 2 backup jokes ready in your brain. So yeah.
When was that?
That was in college. That was in college. Yeah.
It was English you did that for?
One of my English classes was all based
cool
around
English
comedy.
teacher you
Yeah,
had.
it was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet.
Did you have to do one or no?
No, I just had to write about it. We just had to write about comedy.
So you had to watch comedy,
Yeah,
and then do a report on it.
Yeah, and then one of our
Damn.
like projects would be like choose a comedy special and go into depth on what it was.
Oh my
thought or
God,
whatever.
I went to the wrong college.
Yeah, no,
That is
Shepherd,
cool.
shout out to Shepherd University. I don't even remember what the teacher's name was, but
You think
it was-
you
it
could do
was a
that?
cool
You think you could do
class.
what Justin did?
Yeah, I'm into the comedy special thing. So if I just had to do like 5 minutes, I've got some jokes that I could just see if they hit. Because the worst thing you could do is get up there and then just like do that. If you just say a joke, even if it doesn't hit. If I just am like, hey, what up? I'm a dumbass. It's my first time ever up here, and I just say a joke and it doesn't hit, it's all good. Or like the dude, Joe Rogan's guy that does the comedy thing. What is it called? Oh man, it's such a good show to where he sells out this big arena for this comedy thing that he does, and he has everybody that attends has to write their name and put it in a bucket for potential. If your name gets drawn, you have to go up in front of all these people for a minute.
Shut up.
Minute. That's all you get, and a lot of them go so bad.
That's good.
Like 1 minute.
It's good for the show.
Exactly. That's what why can't I remember?
I literally have no
It's
idea.
very
what it is.
Kill Tony.
Oh, Kill Tony's the thing?
Yeah. Kill Tony.
He's an affiliation
that's what
with
Kill
Rogan?
Taylor. Like Kill Taylor.
Yeah.
Rogan's into comedy. Like Rogan has a special on Netflix too.
Yeah, I've seen
his
that.
own.
Yeah.
So he's into comedy. Tony Hitchcliff is the guy that
I've
runs
seen
the
some
show.
of that.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, so seeing that also gives me like, damn, this shit's hard. Cause like,
But you did watch Justin's?
I did. I watched some of it. Yeah, I watched some
I thought
of
he
it.
did pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. He talked the whole time. Like, as long
I
as
couldn't believe he took his shirt off. That was
was
awesome.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Could you imagine like what you would say or do?
Yeah, I mean, they're too inappropriate
3,
for
2,
this
1.
for this show, but
Go. Floor is yours. Comedy special. 1 minute. 1 minute.
all right. So a guy walks into a bar. He orders a shot. Sees a bag of money behind the bar. Says, "Yo, what's that bag of money for?" Bartender says, "Hey, right down at the end of the bar, there's a dude never been knocked out before. You knock him out, you get the money." He said, "Oh, okay." So he orders another shot. Sees another bag of money. He said, "What's this money for?" Bartender says, "There's a dog outside. There's a mean dog. He's got a jacked up tooth and he's nasty. He'll bite the shit out of you if you go back there. Nobody can ever get this tooth out of his mouth." So he's, "Oh, okay." Orders another shot. Sees another bag of money. Says, "What's that money for?" He said, "Oh, there's a beautiful girl upstairs nobody's ever been able to get with. If you get with her, you get this bag of money too." He says, "All right, I'm going to do all three, but first give me a double shot." Takes the double shot. Now he's 5 shots in, feeling good. Goes right down to the end of the bar. Knocks buddy out, no hesitation. Beelines outside for the dog. You hear some growling. You hear some wrestling. You hear the dog yelp. He comes in. He says, "All right, now where's the lady with the loose tooth?" A little bestiality joke for you.
That was pretty good.
Let's go. That's a good one. My buddy told me that like 4 years ago, and it's just stayed ever since.
That's good.
And that's 1 minute, right?
That was pretty good. Yeah. We're gonna end it with
There's
that
a
one.
minute. I'm
We're
done.
gonna end it with the joke.
It's either going real bad or it'll be a great minute.
What are you doing the rest of the week? What are you doing here right now?
I'm back in Chicago for spring organized team activities, which is an 8 to 9 week program of 4 days on, 3 days off. So we're Monday through Thursday, and they're getting after it. They give us off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm in the first week. So today's Wednesday, tomorrow's our last day. I'm gonna go home for the weekend, and then I'll be back here Sunday night. So that's what we're doing here.
So on Monday or Tuesday,
you live about 30 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
So now we're just ripping this podcast.
Monday, Tuesday, we're just gonna recap the Legends competition.
I love it.
And then we're gonna talk about what happens next.
Yep.
And then we're gonna finish with it, so you can get a joke ready.
I'll do a joke. I already have 10 right now.
That was pretty. I couldn't believe how quick you came up with that. It was fluid.
I've said it enough, as you could tell.
That's good. You think that gets clipped?
Nah, I think it'll be fine.
There's some Tyson stuff on Twitter.
What's that mean?
Like there's like clips of you in bars and stuff. You ever see that thing?
Huh. Oh, there was one of me rapping a song. Yeah, that's because where we went. The Neon Moon.
That was that bar.
There. Now look, this is back in the day. I got my first little NIL deal with this restaurant, and then I had to Monday Night Football bring as many football players as I could in there to watch the first half of the game. If I did that, then that basically covered all the NIL that was going on. It was like a certain amount of money, whatever the case may have been. But then we would leave, and we kept recognizing when we were leaving that this lady was walking in with this big jukebox microphone deal. We're like, yo, what's going on in here? They're like, oh, we do karaoke on Monday night at 8:00. So then every week after that, we just stayed and just ripped karaoke.
And you were only supposed to be there one night. You just kept coming back.
No. We just would stay longer on Monday night, and then we
Oh.
would just rip it every Monday night. We would go hard. D Brew was big.
I could see him being real
D
good.
Brew was always doing karaoke, like regardless if he could sing. Gallagher's in there ripping karaoke.
I could not see him doing it.
Yeah, he'll
dude
rip
can't
it.
even work a cell phone.
He'll rip it. Yeah, he'll rip it. He's big into that. He loves karaoke. But that's all. That's like, you know, you can that right there was probably like huge for like going forward in our lives, because that shit's nerve wracking. Even if you're with your buddy, like imagine if we forced you to go sing a whole song at the bar with a microphone in front of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got a little nervous.
You know,
just
yeah. You're so loud, like you just hear it echoing. So it's like, and everybody's
hear your own
watching you.
voice.
Everybody's watching you. Yeah. So it's something.
How many times do you think you did that?
Oh, I don't even know.
I was even stuttering after having you brought it up.
I would go up there. I probably did 2 songs every night, and then we came like.
But like
that
how many
summer.
times? You got the reps in a couple.
How many
weeks.
times did I sing?
Like a dozen. Like
Oh, way more than a dozen. 3 dozen times up there, just ripping a new song every
you can
time.
do that. Throwing a football in a stadium full of people is nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, I would agree.
That's crazy.
I would agree. Not nothing. I mean, that shit's way harder, but still,
The
like
football thing is harder.
Yeah, just like 'cause,
Depends on
I
who
mean,
you ask.
Exactly. Yeah, 'cause some people get stage fright. If you have stage fright, it's gonna be that's an uphill battle. But you feel it, man, because you don't even know how good of a singer you are until you really sing into a mic. You can convince yourself that you're a good singer when you are terrible, and then you really got to open your voice up, and it just doesn't sound right.
You can hit notes. You can like get loud.
It's got to be at a certain tone. I can't get too high. You know, I can't reach up there.
Did you see Justin Bieber singing the other day?
Yeah, I think he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
I like Bieber a lot.
Yeah,
but
he was cool, and then he got weird, and now I think he's pretty cool again.
I was watching. He's just basically talking, and then he'd be like, "All right, everyone, sing my songs for me." I'm like,
yeah.
people are dying. They're like digging it. I'm like, he's just on the
Crying.
stage.
They're all
He's
crying.
doing one of these. He like put his hood up, and he's like,
But yeah, people love JB.
the comment section's like, I should have sold my house for this. And I'm like, he's not even singing.
Yeah, Peyton said, if the Justin Bieber tickets when he goes on tour are 10,000 or less, can I go? That's where the state of the world is right now. So
All right, we're gonna end on that.
unbelievable.